Hello guys, it's James from JustDevelopers. Today I'm going to show you on how to install Angular and also Typescript. It's only going to be a very short video. Just to let you know, the code that I will be using in future will be Visual Studio. So when I create any future videos, I will be using Studio Code. Okay. So to begin with, what we need to do is to firstly install Node.js. So in Google, if we go to Node.js, it should be the very first one. Sorry if it's a little bit laggy, I'm on a virtual machine. So this is Node.js, and as you can see, it's giving you two options. As it says here, recommended for most users. So we'll begin with downloading that. And as you can see, it's down the bottom here. So once that finishes downloading and adding the file, hopefully it shouldn't be much more longer. Okay, didn't know it was going to take this long, but again, over there we go. Right, so click run, install on a local C. Obviously, you have to agree to the terms and conditions. Install it on the C drive. You can add to the path. Right, so this is add to the path is only, as far as I'm aware, for Windows. So essentially, what add to the path is you can link the Node package manager to a code editor like Visual Studio. So what you can do is when you create a project inside npm, you can then just run a bit of code or a little string, which will then open up the project into the actual editor. I might show you that in another video, but not for this one. Just telling you that you do need that add to path installed. So we click next, and we'll just quickly wait for that to install. Shouldn't take very long. It's not overly big. Okay, it's almost done. I will try and give you guys what you need to do on Mac, but this is going to be mainly for Windows. I will try and tell you a couple of things that you need to do on Mac to install that. So it's almost done. A couple more seconds, there we go. So that's now Node installed. So if we actually go to npm, or I think it's under cmd. Yeah, here we go. So see here it says Node.js command prompt. So we open that, and you can see here this is now our Node.js command prompt, not our standard command prompt. Okay, so let's begin with installing Angular. So to begin with, for Mac, you need to start with sudo, whereas Windows, we can just start with npm. So you do sudo npm for Mac, Windows just npm. And we go install. Now, this section here is going to take a little while to install. So obviously I'll try and skip the video a little bit later on. So if we do -g, which G means for global, at Angular, and then we're going to do it via the command line interface, so CLI, and enter. So as I say, this is going to take some time. What I'll do is I'll skip the video of you seeing all this, and then obviously we'll see the next section. Okay, so as you can see, that's actually finished installing now, and it's installed a ton of files. You don't really need to know. What I just did a second ago, I know you didn't see it, but if you actually type in ng, if I click on the actual thing, ng version, and as you can see above, it prints out Angular CLI, so command line interface. You can see the version of Angular we've just installed, and it also shows us the version of Node we're currently using and the operating system. Okay, so that Angular is now ready to go and start creating projects and all that kind of stuff. I will, as I go along, start creating some videos on Angular and doing the basics and that kind of stuff. So yeah, so that's Angular. Okay, now so let's install Typescript. Okay, so pretty simple. Is we start off with, again, if you're using Mac, you need to start with sudo, okay? But as I'm using Windows, so we need to go npm install -g, again, global TypeScript, okay? And press enter. So that now will start installing TypeScript. And there you go. It's pretty quick, not much to it. Now to double check that, obviously that's all gone correct and there's no problems. So if we go tsc, which is TypeScript compiler, space, -- version, and there we go, it's showing us the version which we have right here and here. So that is literally how to install TypeScript and how to install Angular. As I say, guys, I'm going to create some videos on Angular, and I'm actually going to be starting creating a little project very soon with Angular 2 or 4, however you want to say it. And I'll start recording that as I go along and start showing you guys, and hopefully it'll help you to understand Angular. Cheers and see you again.